What's up, divine babies?
Welcome back to the Spiritually Sexy Podcast with your girl, Pearl, and Amber.
Yes, guys, welcome back to the Spiritually Sexy Podcast. So, y'all already know what it is, right? It's our weekly downloads.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when Amber and I gotta get some stuff off the chest, right? We gotta just like for the week. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But before we do that, I gotta come up with a beat up song one day.
I know. We gonna drop the mic one day, drop some bars.
It's something.
Into a mixtape.
Right. Hey, don't sleep on us. You know, we cover all of that. That being said, we, Amber and I, here at the Spiritually Sexy Podcast, want to thank all of the people who have subscribed to our YouTube channel. Guys, you don't understand. Like, I woke up one day and went on YouTube. And I could not believe to see 1K. I had to call Amber, like, screaming and yelling, and Amber's like, wait, what?
It takes me a minute. I'm not a morning person.
She was like, wait, what? She'd go on there, she's screaming. So we just have so much gratitude. Thank you all. Thank you for engaging with our content. And you know, some of you guys been hitting us in our DMs, and we've been having open dialogue there. We can't wait to this dialogue or these open conversations that we have with people who are picking our brains and stuff like that. We can't wait till it's out in the forefront. But until people are ready to, I guess it's a trust thing, right? Like, I feel like when people really start to trust, you know, the movement or what they perceive to be a safe place, you know, people will start coming up to the forefront and being a part of this. But they're doing it, so I have gratitude with that. Like, Amber just like finished having this conversation, full-blown conversation about astrology with somebody on our one of our social media platforms, and it was such a beautiful conversation. Like, you know, total stranger to us, and nobody that we have any connection besides, you know, being a part of the collective and, you know, engaging one another, and, you know, them just wanting to pick our brains. That I live for that. Like, I'm so excited about that. Like, and the crazy part is that it wasn't even, well, I'm not even gonna say crazy, because in a way it is kind of crazy, because it was a masculine energy. You know, it was a man, and it wasn't about, you know, hitting on us or
weirdo stuff at all.
Yeah, weirdo stuff. It was genuine, like, hey, I wanna pick you guys' brains, you know, and that's dope. And that you know, really had me, like, sometimes I question the you know, the patriarchal aspect of man. You know, I really do question it, but to have that, to see that, to have those conversations, and just you know, have open dialogue was dope. It was dope.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, right. Like, it was kind of dope. It was dope. So again, we want to thank you guys for following us, our YouTube channel. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Put on those bell notifications. That's literally the way you're gonna know whenever we drop new content. Like right now, you know, make sure that you like. There's a thumbs up button that you can like on there. Make sure you hit, see, even the little bubble, your nose. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share this content with people. I mean, that's the only way Amber and I can, and the Spiritually Sexy Podcast can actually be seen, is if you guys are sharing, which is evident that you are. It's so evident that it's happening. Whether you intentionally share it with people to be malicious, or you are intentionally sharing it with people because you actually enjoy our content, you are doing your job, and we are so grateful for it, and we are here for it. Okay, thank you so much.
And even if you don't support it, guess what? When you look at it, it's supporting. Just putting it out there.
Just putting it out there. So as long as you're looking and you're sharing, you're still supporting. Okay. On that topic, it's so funny how it's not as funny. I hate saying that. I always say it's funny, it's weird, but it's actually mind-boggling how people genuinely think our content has anything to do with them.
Yeah, but like even if you don't put an ad on it, thinking it's you is crazy. Thinking it's you is crazy. Specifically because you're telling that you have an issue. You're telling that you need to do some work on yourself. You're telling that you're stalking. And at this big age and at this big year, that's crazy.
It's so crazy. And if you are, just make sure you like and subscribe because you're telling on yourself anyways.
That part.
You're telling on yourself anyways. So
that
weird.
part. You want to know something crazy?
What?
And I don't mean to say this in a very toxic way because trust me, I got enough boys in my house where I'm not like against the man.
Right.
But
love the man.
I'm gonna say this. As much as we say, oh, women stalk and they tear up your cars and all of this stuff, I've only experienced that from men. I've only experienced maybe the men in my shit, but I've never had the oomph to do that. I don't have enough time in the day. There's so many. Well, there's not so many, but I'd rather binge watch shows, play a game, go to sleep, or eat. There's so many options. But to like,
you got people that make it a priority. It's like a full-time job for them. You know what I'm saying? To be in other people's business, or it's so crazy to even insinuate. You know, we speak from our life experiences. We speak from the school of hard knocks, which is life, right? We speak from our perspective and things that we experienced and seen and how we dissect that shit. And it is multiple. I'm 41 years old. Ooh, it makes me think that I'm just speaking on one person.
As if you don't have more experience. It's dead, bro. I'm fucking dead. I'm dead.
You know what's crazy? A lot of times, I even say, when we're talking, a lot of times I'm even talking about things that I do, that I've seen in people, that I no longer resonate with, and that I know needs to change, and needs to heal, and needs work. And how am I talking about one specific person? Boy, listen.
I know we've been saying a hit dog gonna holler. But
that whole entire part.
But maybe you're getting a nudge to work on whatever it is that you're doing. It's giving you that nudge for you to work.
That's almost impossible. They're too comfortable in there. They're too comfortable in their stuck energy. They're too comfortable in there.
It's capped.
So, yeah, they capped at life. But guess what? I love that for them.
I do too.
I love that for them. They're capped at life.
Yeah,
and you know what? You do good there, so just stay there. Okay.
Yeah.
Stay there.
But if you gotta stay there, please stay in your lane too.
Yeah. Just stay there. Just stay there. Anyways, today is the first of all, Peach, I love that hat. Oh, I actually think I have one.
Where is your hat? Whoa. She got a hat, but you know the ponytail is ponytailing today.
It's definitely telling, bitch. It's telling.
Ponytailing today.
I'm on this podcast, so we can tell. Okay. With that said, but I love your hat, boo. I love your shirt.
Thanks. Wait. We gotta show the back of it.
Wait, do I need to get up and show the back? Oh,
I'm sure it might not show too much.
The back of the shirt.
Hopefully mine showed up because I'm short as fuck.
Hopefully mine showed up too. I'm not just showing half.
We both super short.
We're in love with our merch, and you know we're trying to drop little jewels here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like the Spiritually Sexy podcast. We definitely plan on bringing the merch the platforms. You know, and it won't all look the same. It's all gonna be different. But you know, if you are interested, drop some comments down there. Let us know, so that way we can start working on the merch. Because I think that it's only natural. It's only right? It's only right.
I think we're creative enough to do it too. Like,
definitely, we're in that energy. It's the eclipse. So there's so much information out there with this eclipse. When was the last time that this eclipse? What kind of eclipse is it? They call it the Black Madonna, but
dare I say, as much as I'm an astrology girly, I haven't
really worked
I haven't been so tapped into it. It's weird. It's probably showing up in different ways in my life currently.
Right. Definitely. Hands down.
I haven't felt. I think I felt more with what was that past thing? I know I got a moon jar from it. The Pisces.
It was the moon one, right? It was the black moon. What was it?
It was like a Pisces moon, I believe. I have a jar from it.
Yeah, they made a big deal out of it. When was this? This was a few days ago.
No, this was like a couple months, girl.
Girl, no, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. I got the jar.
I got the jar. No, what happened a few days ago? It was something that transpired a few days ago that was major too. God, if you guys remember, you know we Dory over here. So if you guys remember, like the significant event that happened astrology wise, you know, that has to do with the moon, the sun, just drop that in the comments. But the name of this eclipse, this eclipse, Lord, I'm so sad right now. Is this a total? What is the name? Oh, the lunar and solar. There are two types of eclipse: Earth shadow. Girl, you know, sometimes I really hate looking stuff up because they be giving me everything but what I want.
Yeah. But not everybody is getting access to this. Probably the energy, Avi. But not everybody can see it. My son was trying to see it earlier today.
Yeah. Some states don't have the what do they call those states too? Because I have a friend
called Arizona.
That part. I have a friend that he's so sweet and he has so much, girl, he's all about science, okay? And there are some states that just don't have it, but they have a particular name for that too. It's the day of Noah, son of man. It's biblical. It's crazy. Anyways, yeah, he goes deep into anything that has to do with the sun, the moon, the universe, the sky, ET. Like, girl, he be having information, Illuminati. Like, he just be like, my phone be lit with new information. I'm just like, wait, let me catch up. But yeah, I definitely feel energy from this eclipse. I've been feeling it for a few days now. Some of it is, no, all of it is pretty enlightening. A lot of it is a lot of downloading that's going on for me. Yeah, a lot of it is also like, I've been having like this weird headache too, like that I can't get rid of. And I know it has to do with this, the energy. They say that a lot of people from your past, or is that the retrograde that we're in, that is supposed to like bring a lot of people. I
bet not have nobody from my past.
Girl,
you're like, I bet not. You bet not.
But the weird thing is, it's definitely people popping up in DMs and stuff. I'm like, wow, okay. I mean, no disrespect. Like, I got love for everybody at the end of the day, but you know, no beef or nothing. But why are you hitting me up now?
It's just a lot of weirdo stuff.
It's a lot of weird energy, yeah. It's definitely a lot of weird energy.
Maybe us just the way, naturally expressing ourselves, and this is the part that kind of sucks, is when you're just naturally being free and expressing yourself, people get the wrong perception of you. where they just kind of assume they know you, or they know what you're about, or they know what you want, or they know what you're attracted to. You may look at this California kid right here, and I promise you will never guess. Girl, no. I promise you will never figure me out like that. So
that whole entire part.
Yeah. So just calm it down, you guys, in the sending the messages and the weirdo stuff and the low pervy stuff. Like,
I don't even. It's so funny because like I always say it's so funny. I get tired of saying it's so funny, but it really be fucking hilarious to me. You know, the more we talk about, we have these open dialogues and we put content out on our YouTube channel, obviously. Like on our other platforms, a lot more like, you know, just content, just, you know, regular pictures, videos, stuff like that, you know, some messages here and there. But here on our YouTube channel, you know, we speak about tangible, sustainable, authentic aspects of the human experience and within our, you know, our lives, and even like what we hear from other people and stuff. And I almost started there, but I got it. Good. But how we're speaking about unhealed things and aspects of people and how they've treated us and how they've handled us in general, and they feel attacked, and it's so crazy. I had to drop I felt led to drop this YouTube video with me speaking on that shit. Like, you feel attacked by me even when I'm hurting, when I'm processing, when the way I heal with my journey, you know what I mean, and how I deal with my platforms and how I choose to be boisterous and expressive. You feel attacked. Like, you're not that important though. So, you know, girl,
I feel like it's their inner demons probably speaking to them, unfortunately, and that's why we always talk about doing the work, because not everything is how narcissistic to think like everything, the world is revolved around you. That's the biggest
self-absorbent,
like
egotistical.
Yes, self-centered, like over the top. Like,
oh, not me.
Right. There's so many things going on within just people's lives individually. So many situations, aspects, all of that, and to think that you're that grand on a pedestal. Low key, medication is for that. There's medication, and I don't mean no shameful shit.
It's for delusion.
I got anxiety. I take my meds because I'm responsible. Okay,
right.
So be responsible for your own health, your own work, your own mental shit, and stop putting your shit off on other people.
Right. That part.
Especially if you're over the age of 35. I'm 35. If you're over the age of 35, you should be able to regulate your emotions, manage your emotions, have empathy and sympathy, and if not, then
just
you have a problem.
Then just shut up. Just stay in your lane. It's so funny, you know. I got a phone call late night, and you know, they telling me, oh, you know, that they, guys, if you don't know, I've been dealing in the last, I'm gonna put it out there, in the last few months. Oh, let me just say it. I was in a relationship for a year, some changes, and it has literally changed a lot of things about Pearl, right? Like, it's a good thing though. It's all good. I take it for the blessing that it is and the lesson that it is, right? I'm grateful, and a lot of it was, I felt at one point, and I still sometimes feel that a lot of the experience was unnecessary, but evidently there are things that I still needed to go through in life, you know, even being at my big ass age. Learn about people. Learn about these people who are intentionally going around fucking with people's lives. And so I was definitely affected by somebody else's actions without being considered, without having grace, empathy, compassion for any of those things. And I can say that because I'm one that like overflowing with grace, compassion, empathy, and I believe myself to be a godly woman. It might not resonate with people because the way I'm boisterous and expressive, but like the fact that my processing, my experiences, and how I choose to speak on my pain and my hurt, and it really makes people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Why are you uncomfortable? That's why they say watch how you treat people.
Yeah.
They say watch how you treat people. Watch how you treat people, like. But then you want me to constantly be mindful of you and your feelings? I'm supposed to be mindful of other people's feelings and how they feel? Like, this shit is crazy, girl.
Yeah. I just don't got it to give anymore, and that's just me being transparent. I'm a very highly sensitive person, very, very gentle, a little bit of this and that, but I don't got it to give anymore. Like, I don't have it to give anymore. Like, I just, with any situation, I just don't want to deal with it. The energy, I don't, because I already know where the path leads. It leads to me having to pick up my own fucking pieces, which I'm okay with. But like, for me to be in a sense of where I feel like I'm in my wholeness and I feel like I'm evolving, I feel like I'm getting better, and then somebody to put a wrench in that, I don't have time for it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I felt like. I got people that think to me to be better than that, and I'm like, where? Who are you talking about? Not me.
No.
How am I better than anything? I'm human.
Right.
And it's so crazy. Like, I feel like people have these expectations of, and it has nothing to do with me. Their expectations are not for me. It's for them. It's to make them feel happy. It's to make them feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's to validate their feelings and emotions, but no, at the end of the day, nobody cares. Like, let's be real. Not that I give a fuck if you actually care about mine or not, but not no more, at least I don't. I just, it's so weird. Like, people going on my platforms and sharing things with, my ex or whatever. Like, I'm like, I expect that. I hope they're liking and subscribing. Like, that's all I keep saying. Like, stop trolling. If you're gonna troll, just be real about yours. Be a virtual gangster.
I'm tired of being the bigger person. Like, people have always expected that from me. Please stop asking me to be the bigger person. I'm 4'11". Don't ask me to be big in no type of way like that. Like, I'm not trying to do it anymore.
Yeah,
it's that whole thing. Right. It's the whole thing of, like, I feel like when you do that, then they get like that whole, okay, well, I can consistently walk all over this person. And it's happened. But when the boiler pressure cooker thing is overflown, then people feel some type of way about you retaliating against it. Because I know for me, I'm very mindful of what I say to people.
Yeah,
how I say
naturally,
it.
Right.
But I think when I put out so much grace, I put out so much peace, and nobody's trying to look for the peace in the situation with me, I can have my little row or outbursts, because it's like, what the fuck? Like, I've tried. Like, and people know that intentionally that I've tried, and I've said this in past little episodes or something like that, but I have enough grace, I have enough compassion for anybody. But when I know in my spirit that you are knowingly with these intentions trying to manipulate me, we have a problem.
Yeah, there's a problem. Exactly.
And I'll take it as I will allow them in a weird way, and I'll say, maybe this is my toxic trait or my Scorpioness sometimes I let people go as far as I just because I want to see how far they go.
Oh yeah, no. If you let them go, I mean, they would do everything to try to break you. They would, but they will go the most high, trying to break your spirit.
Yeah.
See how much they can break you. That's shit crazy. That's some evil ass shit, girl. That's some cruel evil shit, bro.
Yeah, it's common though. Is to be honest, it's really common. But we were kind of talking about it earlier. Like, don't expect me to be one-sided. I too live in my duality, and the anti-hero in me will show up. So don't try and like keep it going, because I have duality as well. Like, I don't like to stay in that energy, but so be it. Like.
So the thing is, like, too, Amber, like, if I'm speaking from my experiences, and you feel some kind of way, right? You feel attacked, or like, I'm running your name through the mud.
But nobody say your name, bro.
Listen, bro. This is how I see it. So, if any of the shit that I'm saying resonates with you, it's because it's for you. And it doesn't mean one person. It means whoever the fuck it resonates with.
Right.
If you feel like it resonates with you, then it's for you.
Yeah.
Just know that. And if you feel any kind of way, let's have an open dialogue. Stop being a virtual, behind the scenes, quiet disrespect is still disrespect.
That part.
So if you feel some kind of way, just we have a YouTube channel, we have an Instagram, we have a Facebook, we have a TikTok. You can
start your own channel.
How about that? Please do. That would be so much fun.
I wouldn't care because I'm not watching.
I want to be a part of it. You got to put me on, honey. I want to have open dialogue. Anyway, moving on from that shit. Anyway, but it is what it is. This is the weekly download, guys. Like, this is the shit that happens within a week, within Amber's life, my life. Even though a lot of stuff happens, I think more in my life, or maybe Amber just doesn't talk about everything that goes on in hers. Any weekly downloads on your end?
Just mothering be mothering.
Right. Or waiting for packages that took forever because it's freaking weird weather. Bro.
That was abusive. That was abusive work. That was nasty work. I got to the point where I got my CDL. I'm like, do you want me to drive the truck for you?
Right. And it was so crazy because even when I had to go get my own package, it was in the person's car the whole time. I'm like, 3 days. 3 days.
I don't know if you can scan and see what's inside, but they're like, I'm just gonna wear this.
Right. 3 days. It's so ridiculous. Anywho, guys, so like we always say, if you want to have open dialogue, we are here for it. Amber and I just feel like it's necessary to just drop these weekly downloads. Obviously, there's so much more enlightenment that's going on in our lives. So much more beauty that's happening every day. I mean, it comes with the bullshit too, obviously. But, we choose to look at it from the lens of protection, right? We choose to look at it from a lens of acceptance. So we like to share that with you guys. We are trying to figure out our TikTok shit. Okay, girl, I don't know if it has anything to do with our age, but I'm starting to think it does. But we're reading, and I read English, so we're literally trying to learn our TikTok stuff, guys.
At this point, we deserve a certification.
That part. Okay, that part. Yeah. So we're trying to get some lives going, and we're trying to, it's trial and error for us here at the Spiritually Sexy Podcast, for our growth. And again, we're going a lot faster than what we anticipated. We actually never anticipated anything but to just come and create this movement, create a community where like-minded men and women, you know, who want to have open dialogue, want to have a safe space to just
we're just now coming up on a month soon.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
High five, girl. High five. I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, so stay tuned. You know, we got content dropping Wednesday, and we are ahead in content, so we're blessed. We got so many beautiful guests coming on our show, and it's gonna be dope. So look forward. We love you, and tune in. Love you, divine babies.